Hi, everyone. Welcome to Spreadsheets for Beginners with Teen Years. We're so excited to have you here. I'm Trish Lopez. I run Teen Years, and let's get started. I'm going to share my screen so you can see our presentation that we put together for you, and hopefully this will be a nice overview. If you haven't heard of Teen Years before this, Teen Years are tech-savvy teens and young adults who help older adults learn technology through one-on-one coaching, whether that's a cell phone, a computer, a software. Our goal is to empower you to connect with your loved ones, engage with your community and the world through technology while providing paid, meaningful jobs for teens and young adults. Since COVID hit, we have moved virtual and we're still doing a few in-person things when absolutely necessary, but we're trying to provide free classes online for people. We're doing virtual coaching and whatever we can do to help you through this pandemic and help you adapt to the digital world. You can visit us anytime at teenyears.com. Sign up for our newsletter to learn more about the classes we offer. So let's get started. Fostering Family is the presenter of today's class. They're the behind the scenes people that are making this possible. They have a great program here in New Mexico where we're based, and we want to thank them for being a sponsor and all the lovely clients they work with. So Spreadsheets for Beginners, this is going to be a quick overview, like 15 minutes, about Microsoft Excel and Google Sheets. You can see the icons, the logos of each at the bottom of your screen. They both do, they're like 95% similar if I had to guess. There's a few different features on Excel, but for the most part, Microsoft Excel you pay for, Google Sheets you don't. I still have tended to like Excel probably because I know it better and I find some of it a little more intuitive and quicker to manage. But Excel has also been around for generations, whereas Google Sheets is fairly new software. What is a spreadsheet? So spreadsheets are a computerized version of paper accounting, like a worksheet, like a ledger, like anything you want it to be. The purpose is to organize data into a logical format, numbers usually. Cells are the little rectangles that you see in the blue highlight there on the picture on this screen, where you type in data, whether it's a date, a name, a number. A table is a group of cells within the larger sheet. You can also create tables in Microsoft Word. You can create them in the little notes section of your iPhone. The options that you have for creating a spreadsheet are Microsoft Excel, Google Sheets, and then you have others like Apple Numbers. It's a software that comes built in on Apple computers. And I'm sure there are many others. But today, Excel, Google Sheets we'll focus on. So examples for why you would want to use a spreadsheet might be, I'm creating a personal budget. I'm creating a family budget. I'm creating a schedule, charts, lists like a Christmas card list or to-do list. You'll see all kinds of templates and all kinds of reasons why you might want to use spreadsheets to help organize information in your life. So what is Excel specifically? Microsoft Excel is a paid software. Back in the day when I was in school, you would get a CD downloaded onto your computer and you'd have Microsoft Excel on that computer, but you would not have access to it at your other computer. Not that I ever had more than one. But now there's a cloud-based version. So you might have the downloaded version on your computer, but the cloud-based version is similar to the Google Sheets cloud-based version in that it's part of Microsoft Office Suite. So Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, those all fall under Microsoft Office Suite. Similar to Google Suite has Gmail, the free email account, and Google Sheets, Google Docs, etc. So if you have Excel, you can open it at the bottom of your computer screen. That would be the taskbar if you have a Windows PC, or the dock if you have a Mac. Pardon any typos. To create an Excel spreadsheet, if you started a new one, just a blank worksheet, this is what it would look like. At the top, for some reason, it says book 1. I guess in their mind, it's a workbook. You can see at the top, you've got the little Apple, in my case, because I was using an Apple computer when I created this screenshot. You've got the little Apple computer in the corner, and that tells you information about your Apple computer. And as you keep going, you see little menu items up here. If you were to click any of these, Excel, File, Edit, you would see a whole new menu of options come up under those. Same thing if you go down a little bit. It's currently on the home screen of Excel. So you are seeing these menu items as part of the home screen. If we changed it to Insert, Draw, Page Layout, we would see a whole other choice of menu options. So there's so many things you can do on spreadsheets, which is why this is going to be a quick class, because we couldn't possibly get into it in one sitting. People usually take a series of classes if they're learning Excel, for example. But if we wanted to create a spreadsheet using a template, you'd click File at the top. And instead of New, which would give you that blank worksheet, you would create New from Template. And here's what that would look like using the version of Microsoft Excel that I have. It would show you a list of Excel templates. So you see here, there's a blank workbook. There's a tour, Welcome to Excel. And by the way, I recommend the tour. You can learn little fun things and they show you how to do formulas and stuff. You can make a list, credit card payoff calculator, family budget, college course manager, daily schedule. There's all kinds of things, like I said, that you can do in Excel and in spreadsheets in general. And I personally prefer the templates because I don't like having to create all the formulas from scratch. Plus, they have nice formatting and it's already got the color and everything. It's just better in my opinion. So that is the very beginning of how you would go about creating an Excel template. And we'll look into what it's like using an actual template in a moment on Google Sheets. So now that you've seen that entry on Excel, let's see this in Google Sheets. What is Google Sheets? It's a free cloud-based software. It's part of the Google Suite that I mentioned before, Microsoft Office Suite, Google Suite. Comes free with your Gmail account. And if you open it in your browser window, like a regular page, you'd go accounts.google.com. I have allergies, so forgive my voice for any issues today. Or if you're already in your Gmail, for example, if you see on the image on this screen, those 3 dots in the top right corner that kind of look like a number pad on a phone, click that. That's like your menu. And it shows you your Google Suite. And one of the options in your suite is Google Sheets. So you would sign in to create an account, or you would, in Gmail, just click that menu. What is the difference between Google Sheets versus Excel? Google Sheets is cloud-based, always, versus Excel, which could be the downloadable desktop version put on your computer, or nowadays, they also have it cloud-based. Google Sheets is free. Excel you have to pay for. I think as of now in April 2021, I think we paid roughly $100, a little less, for our Microsoft Office Suite account every year. In Excel, you get, what I've seen is a few extra features. I could be wrong. Maybe you can do these things in Google Sheets, but it's just quick little shortcuts that I have not found in Sheets. But for the most part, it's like I said, 95% the same. Cloud-based means that instead of saving all the time when you add or edit, it auto-saves for you. Everything you type is auto-saved in a cloud-based version of software. You can access it from multiple devices. So if I'm doing a Google Sheet Christmas card list, I can send it to my brother and my sister, and they can edit it as well. I can say, is this everyone that you can think of that is in our extended family? They can edit it and send it back. Or I can also lock it and just send them a view-only version. Whereas before, if you have Excel downloaded on your computer, I can send that same list to someone, but they would have to download it to their computer and save it under a new name in order to make any changes. So both Google Sheets and Excel in the cloud-based version allow you to access your document from multiple devices. I can sign in from my home computer, my work computer, even my phone, the library computer. As long as I log into my account, I can access it. You can easily share and collaborate with others on documents. Everything is auto-saved, and there are dozens of templates, and they update them often. So how to create in Google Sheets, how to create a new spreadsheet. Go to the Google Sheets homepage, and it's going to look like this. We'll see it in just a moment. You'll see the template gallery here, just like you would when you try to start a new sheet from a template in Excel. And if you scroll down, you can find previous projects you've worked on in Google Sheets if you have worked on any before. So let's see a version of mine now. Before we go to questions, I'm going to go to mine. This is my Gmail. This little thing, like I told you, the menu of the 9 dots is the Google Apps. Going to Sheets. And here you can see at the top, you see the same, there's a blank start a new spreadsheet, or they're templates. See how this is the template gallery. You know, weekly timesheet, invoice, financial statements, expense report, analytics dashboard. They have all kinds of fun stuff. Personal, to-do list, annual budget, calendar, travel planner. So there's a lot you can do here. And so to make things easy, let's pick this first one. We'll do a fake invoice. Everything on templates is done for you. That's why I love them. That's why I love not creating spreadsheets from scratch. So on my company, I can just change the name to whatever I want it to be. My name, I'll put here, Trish Lopez. I can put my address, my phone number. I can change this to where it doesn't even say invoice. It could say statement if I wanted it to. The submission date, all of this is changeable. Who the invoice is for, like who I'm billing, who it's payable to, me, Trish Lopez. I can change the invoice number to whatever I want, or I can change it to where there is no invoice number. So you can do anything you want on this. If the item that I'm billing for is, let's say, Easter egg basket, and those are $20 each. See how it automatically updates the total price when I update the unit price. Like the second one might be garland. If I sold 2 of those at $10 a piece, it updates the total price, updates the subtotal. Adjustments might be something like a credit or gross receipts tax. If you put a little negative there, that means it's going to debit that from whatever the total is. If I put nothing there, it gives the actual total. That is just a very quick example of how you can do a spreadsheet using a template. And like I said, this is just one. There are so many examples. You can certainly create things yourself. You can change anything you want on here. And you can, all this same stuff exists in Excel. So I would take us back to the questions page now, but we don't have anybody in this class right now. I'm doing this at night because we had the class today and it had so many interruptions from a number of different things that I decided to re-record it. So if you have any questions, we always remain available to you. You can visit us again at teenyears.com. Check out all the free classes we have. They're usually a little bit longer than this. Check out our newsletter. You can hear about all the free classes coming up, which we send out monthly. And you can reach out to us if you want to set up a private virtual coaching session for you or anyone you know. 505-600-1297 is our phone number. That's 505-600-1297. Teenyears.com is our website. And we hope to see you guys again soon. Thank you. Have a great night.